think he has a little trick.
Welcome to today's video. Florida is on high alert. The US's most destructive invasive species, wild boars, are pushing further into neighborhoods. Can hunters act quickly enough to control them? Drop a comment with the number 1 to dive into the action now. Florida is grappling with a growing crisis involving one of the most dangerous invasive species in the U.S. Once confined to swamps, wild boars are now encroaching on suburban areas and getting closer to major shopping centers across the state. Over 30 confirmed attacks on people have been reported, including incidents where residents were charged by wild boars while walking to their cars in shopping center parking lots. Warning signs have been posted along highways 98 and I-4, but they appear to be ineffective. Thankfully, those injured have received timely medical care. Many believe that urban sprawl, abandoned farmland, and climate change have triggered the wild boar population to surge uncontrollably. With no natural predators and a fast reproduction rate, up to 2 litters a year, these boars have become a significant problem. To combat this invasive species, hunters in Florida are using precision tools like the .308 rifle, a powerful hunting weapon capable of taking down a charging boar with a single, well-placed shot. In Florida, completing the certified wild boar hunting course is mandatory. This 8 to 12-hour course covers essential skills like tracking, firearm safety, and evasive tactics, helping to lower injury rates by 40% among licensed hunters. So, do you trust your instincts when a 300-pound, about 136-kilo, wild boar charges at you at 30 miles per 48 km/h? Florida's first wild boar hunting season kicked off with chaotic night hunts. Armed hunters ventured into the swamps, and over 200 boars were taken down in just the first 2 weeks. However, the dangers of low visibility, close encounters, and a spike in accidents led authorities to shift the hunts to daylight hours. Now, only 500 daytime hunting licenses are issued statewide each season. Have you gone wild boar hunting? If yes, drop a comment with the number 1. If not, leave a comment with the number 2. Florida's summer heat, combined with the dense humidity of swampy terrain, turns every hunt into a battle against both the invasive species and the environment. Small groups now wade through the swamps under the scorching sun, dressed in dark clothing to help dissipate body heat. If you have any more effective tips to share with hunters to improve their wild boar hunting success, we'd love to hear your suggestions. Florida hunters have learned the hard way that wild boars don't follow any rules. To avoid direct confrontations, they've developed ambush tactics, and experienced hunters now use a clever strategy of baiting with corn to draw wild boars out of the swamps and into prepared hunting areas. This method has been successfully used for over 15 years and remains effective today. It's particularly suited for bow hunting, allowing hunters to shoot accurately from 30 to 50 yards, 27-45 meters, without the noise or pollution of firearms. Could this be the most ethical way to hunt invasive wild boars in today's world?
Smoking. Smoking.
Hello everyone in Texas. The coyote, one of the most important predators in North American grasslands, is a true symbol of strength and agility. Found across the vast grasslands from Canada to Mexico, coyotes are easily recognizable by their light gray fur with black and brown markings. Their long, slender bodies are perfectly suited to their nomadic lifestyle. Are you interested in learning more about coyotes? If so, drop a number 1 in the comments below. Coyotes are known for their exceptional hunting skills, primarily preying on small animals like rabbits, mice, and prairie dogs. However, they are also capable of attacking larger animals when needed. Each coyote pack operates under a clear hierarchy, with a matriarch leading the pack and ensuring its survival. Cooperation among pack members is vital, as it enhances their ability to hunt efficiently and defend their territory from intruders. The rapidly growing wolf population, now estimated at 3 million, has become a serious threat. These predators cause significant damage to crops, livestock, and in some cases, even pose a danger to human safety. The economic toll of these losses is staggering, with the state facing an estimated $50 million in damages each year. Coyotes are responsible for killing approximately 200,000 livestock in Texas every year, primarily targeting chickens, goats, and sheep. This accounts for around 25% of the total livestock affected by these predators annually. The economic impact on Texas ranchers is substantial, with losses nearing $15 million, and the broader effects on the U.S. economy are even more significant. To protect livestock from wolves, Texas farmers are increasingly relying on specialized fences designed to keep these predators out. The key benefits of these fences include their effectiveness in reducing livestock damage, providing a safer environment for both livestock and other animals, and minimizing conflicts between humans and wildlife. To safeguard their ranches, several wolf hunting organizations have been established in Texas, with the Texas Game Hunters Association being particularly effective. Each year, the organization attracts around 5,000 hunters to take part in organized hunts aimed at controlling the wolf population. This collective effort has led to a notable decrease in wolf attacks, with reports showing up to a 30% reduction in livestock losses. Additionally, coyote hunting season in Texas is open year-round, allowing hunters to respond quickly to any immediate threats posed by these animals. The state's hunting culture also strongly favors the use of rifles for coyote hunting, with many hunters opting for this method due to its accuracy and efficiency. Do you agree with this hunting method? If so, like the video, and if not, leave a 0 in the comments. Reports indicate that organized hunts have helped reduce livestock damage and wolf-related incidents by up to 25%, underscoring the crucial role hunting organizations play in managing wolf populations and safeguarding local communities. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel for the latest updates. The mountain goat is one of the largest and most impressive mountain goats in the world. Recognizable by its long, curved, C-shaped or spiral-shaped horns, it is commonly found in the high mountains of Central Asia, including Mongolia, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, and some parts of China. These goats live in herds and typically reside in areas with lush green grass and edible plants. Are you ready to join us? If so, leave your number 1 in the comments below. One of the most striking features of mountain goats is their thick fur, a crucial adaptation for surviving the extreme cold of high-altitude environments. This dense fur provides excellent insulation, trapping their body heat and allowing them to stay active and healthy, even in the coldest conditions. These physical traits make mountain goats perfectly suited to their harsh surroundings, enabling them to thrive in the toughest terrain across North America. Additionally, mountain goats have uniquely designed feet that provide exceptional stability and grip, enabling them to climb rocky slopes with inclines exceeding 60 degrees. This remarkable adaptation allows them to easily navigate the rugged terrain of the Rocky Mountains, which is why their presence is mostly limited to these remote areas, making them rare in more accessible regions. Mountain goat hunting season in the United States usually runs from late August to late November, though the exact dates may vary by state. It's essential for hunters to obtain a hunting license, as this ensures legal compliance and contributes to the management and conservation of mountain goat populations. Familiarizing yourself with each state's specific regulations and guidelines is crucial for a successful and responsible hunting experience. These regulations may include designated hunting days, areas, and quotas to maintain a sustainable population and protect the ecosystem. When embarking on a mountain goat hunt, selecting the right equipment is key to ensuring both success and ethical hunting practices. A high-quality rifle is typically the preferred choice, as it offers excellent performance and range, allowing hunters to make accurate, humane shots even from long distances. Additionally, a quality pair of binoculars is essential for spotting and tracking these elusive animals in their rugged mountain environment. Binoculars with high magnification and clarity allow hunters to observe the terrain and monitor the goat's movements from a distance, helping them plan and execute the hunt with greater precision. One major benefit of hunting with a gun is the safety it offers to the hunter. The ability to maintain a safe distance from potentially dangerous wildlife minimizes the risk of injury. Additionally, modern firearms come equipped with various safety features to protect hunters throughout their trip. The combination of efficiency and safety makes hunting mountain goats with a gun the preferred method for many hunters. Do you agree with this method? If yes, like this video. If no, leave a 0 in the comments to share your opinion.
Bottom right.
One of the main drawbacks of hunting mountain goats with guns is the ethical concerns it raises. Many people question the morality of hunting these majestic animals, which are often viewed as symbols of the wild. Hunting for sport, particularly with high-end rifles, can be seen as unfair to animals that have little chance against such advanced weaponry. Additionally, hunting mountain goats has a significant impact on conservation efforts and the environment. Mountain goats play a crucial role in their ecosystems, and their removal can disrupt the delicate balance of these habitats. Overhunting can lead to population declines, which not only directly affects the species, but also has ripple effects on other plants and animals that rely on them. These consequences highlight the importance of careful management and strict regulations to ensure that hunting practices align with conservation goals and support ecosystem health. Thanks for watching. Please give us a like, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for the latest videos. See you in the next one.
Hello everyone. Back again with a never-ending battle against invasive species. What happens when the land you own is no longer yours? When millions of longhorn cattle are your property and a population of parrots destroys your fields overnight? How do farmers deal with them? Leave a comment with the number 1 to learn more in this video. From the arid grasslands of Texas to the cold plains of Montana, the longhorn cattle herd is facing a serious crisis. Unpredictable weather patterns have created conditions for outbreaks of disease, threatening hundreds of longhorn cattle in Texas, where the breed is most common. The winter of 2024 saw multiple cold fronts with temperatures dropping below 20 degrees Fahrenheit, weakening the immune systems of the cattle. Meanwhile, the summer brought extreme heat waves with temperatures reaching up to 110 degrees Fahrenheit, creating an ideal environment for bacteria and viruses to thrive. These changes have made the cattle more vulnerable to foot and mouth disease, FMD, a dangerous illness with a 100% infection rate if not controlled in time. According to the Texas Cattle Association, more than 1,200 longhorn cattle showed signs of infection in the first 3 months of the year. Common symptoms include high fever and sores in the mouth, legs, and hooves, which weaken the cattle, making it difficult for them to eat or move normally. Economic losses are inevitable as they are removed from the food supply chain. In Texas, home to over 27,300 longhorn cattle, farmers are facing significant challenges due to unpredictable weather and the risk of disease outbreaks. To protect their herds, they monitor weather forecasts at least twice a day, especially during winter and rainy seasons when sudden temperature changes can weaken the cattle's immune system. Reinforced barns help maintain a stable winter temperature of 60 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit, while ventilation systems ensure the cattle are protected from heat stress during the summer. The diet has also been adjusted, with an increase in hay and fiber by 10 to 15% during the winter to provide adequate energy. Additionally, more than 90% of the cattle need to be vaccinated against foot and mouth disease on a regular schedule to reduce the risk of the disease spreading. Veterinary agencies have carried out a series of inspections and set up quarantine areas to limit the disease's transmission. Many large farms in Texas have had to quarantine entire herds for 14 days to control outbreaks. Do you think these measures are enough to protect the longhorn cattle from extreme weather and disease? If so, leave a comment with the number 2 below. While farms in Texas are battling disease outbreaks and extreme weather, farmers in Florida face a different threat in the sky: millions of wild parrots. These invasive birds have become a major pest, destroying crops, including wheat fields and fruit orchards. Florida is home to at least 42 parrot species, with over 12 million parrots, and the most dangerous species to crops are the yellow-headed parrot, the blue-headed parrot, and the rainbow lorikeet. These parrots can appear in flocks ranging from 50 to over 500 birds, launching surprise attacks that devastate farms and destroy entire crops in just a few days. They nest on rooftops and power lines, leaving thousands of droppings each day, which pollute the environment. The economic damage is significant, with the black-headed parrot alone causing an estimated $61 million in losses each year in Florida, primarily affecting cereal crops. Local authorities spend approximately $3.2 million annually to control this invasive species, using measures such as sound wave repellents, protected nets, and trapping and culling. However, these methods are only temporary, as during the breeding season the population of black-headed parrots can increase by 10 to 15 times in just a few months. To address the severe damage caused by parrots, the Florida government has implemented various trapping measures to control the population of this invasive species, especially in the southern agricultural areas of the state. Farmers have used sticky traps placed in fields to catch the parrots. These traps are coated with a special adhesive compound strong enough to hold the birds when they land, but not cause serious injury. It is designed to work effectively in hot and humid weather conditions. During peak trapping season, each farmer can catch hundreds of parrots, helping to reduce crop damage. However, Florida's laws must be clear to prevent overhunting. It's also important to remember that consuming or selling a diseased longhorn cow to humans is unethical. What about the parrots? Farmers are struggling to protect their crops, but is there a better way? Leave your thoughts in the comments and subscribe to the channel to see more stories about real-life invasive species. This is a never-ending story. Last fall, Texas farmers faced an alarming invasion of wild pigs that ravaged cornfields and farmland. This invasive species, with the ability to sniff out food from up to 15 miles away, destroyed crops and trampled on seeds before they could sprout, leaving deep footprints and devastation behind. If you're concerned about the impact of invasive species like wild pigs, leave a comment with the number 1 to show your support for finding solutions and raising awareness. These wild pigs cause an estimated $500 million in damage annually across Texas, and the number continues to rise as their population grows. With a rapid reproductive rate, each sow can give birth to 6 to 12 piglets per year. These invasive species pose an increasing threat to both agriculture and the environment, showing no hesitation in destroying cornfields and other food crops. To combat this invasive species, many farmers have turned to using steel cage traps as an effective and economical solution. These traps are placed in areas where wild pigs frequently appear, near water sources or between fields that have already been destroyed. To attract the wild pigs, farmers use a mixture of roasted corn with oil or food with strong smells. Modern traps are often equipped with sensors and surveillance cameras, sending notifications to phones when wild pigs enter the traps. Setting up these traps requires careful planning from hunters and ensuring that the traps are regularly checked for smooth operation. A high-quality steel cage trap can last between 5 to 7 years with regular maintenance. Compared to hunting, steel cage traps have the advantage of being able to catch a whole group of wild pigs at once, rather than handling them one by one. According to estimates from the Texas Wildlife Services, the use of steel cage traps has helped farmers save around $75 million in economic damage each year. This is a significant step forward in dealing with the wild pig problem. In Brazos County, wild pig hunting has been carried out year-round, especially during the winter months from December to February, when the cooler temperatures lead to more wild pig activity. During this time, hunting typically takes place at night when the pigs are more active. To increase effectiveness, hunters use shotguns with slug or buckshot rounds combined with thermal scopes to detect wild pigs in the dark. The use of thermal scopes allows hunters to identify targets from a distance without making noise, increasing their chances of success in hunting. As of May 31, 2019, hunting wild pigs on private land in Texas does not require a hunting license, but hunters still need a valid license when hunting on public land. If you're a hunter in Texas, comment 1, and if you have any additional regulations or tips, feel free to share them below for others to reference. After each wild boar hunt, hunters know that every boar removed is a step forward in protecting the land. They must ensure that the boar carcasses are collected to prevent environmental pollution. For those who still doubt the necessity of these ongoing efforts, the harsh truth is that without these hunters, the damage would become uncontrollable, and the natural beauty of Texas would be affected. The government permits wild boar hunting from a height of 100 to 150 feet above the ground. The destruction caused by wild boars is devastating, and helicopter hunting is one of the allowed methods under Texas hunting policy, enabling hunters to cover hundreds of acres of land in a single flight. This policy requires hunters to have a special permit from the Texas Parks and Wildlife Department. Only individuals or organizations that have undergone proper training are eligible. You're not just hunting wild pigs, you're stopping an invasion, shared an experienced pilot who reported completing over 300 hunts during the 2024 season. This strategy has helped eliminate over 7,500 wild pigs in central Texas, reducing crop damage. The hunting flights typically last 3 to 5 hours, with each flight taking down 30 to 50 wild pigs, depending on terrain and pig density. Each hunt is a step forward in restoring balance, but the challenge remains significant. Join the conversation by sharing your thoughts and experiences, and don't miss our next video by subscribing to our channel, where we dive into the strategies and initiatives shaping the fight against invasive species. These methods have been very effective in stopping the spread of certain invasive species, but if you have any ideas for better solutions, leave your thoughts in the comments so we can explore and come up with improved solutions together. Thank you for watching until the end, and if you like this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Be sure to share with your friends so they can watch too. Goodbye, and see you in the next video.
Hello, professional hunters. Are you ready to witness an unprecedented fierce battle deep in the heart of the American wilderness? A massive invasive species is ravaging farmland, causing billions of dollars in damage. Will the hunters survive the wild boar chase? Leave a comment with the number 1 and dive into the wild boar hunt now. This documentary will amaze you with the rapid spread of invasive species in the United States. In 2005, wild boars were not only a massive invasive species, but also a devastating force to agriculture. Did you know that wild boars cause more than $2.5 billion in damage across the United States every year? In Texas alone, over 1.5 million acres of cornfields have been destroyed, with crops uprooted, irrigation systems damaged, and fences torn down. This is not just an isolated problem, but a nationwide agricultural emergency. From the lush cornfields of the Midwest to rice farms in the South, farmers are facing an unequal battle. Is your food safe if this situation continues? Next, let's take a look at the equipment that has the biggest impact on wild boar hunting. Step into any licensed hunting store in Texas, Georgia, or Florida, and you'll find shelves full of large caliber rifles, thermal scopes, night vision devices, and specialized ammunition for wild boars, all legally sold and licensed under the U.S. Fish and Wildlife regulations. Hunters must have a valid hunting license issued by the state. In Texas, wild boar hunting is unlimited, but a wild boar certification or special license is required for hunting by helicopter or large-scale eradication efforts. To increase the chances of success, selecting the right ambush location is crucial. The dry season, from April to October, is one of the most stressful and intense times of the year for hunters in the U.S. Wild boars, lacking water and food, begin to appear around residential areas, giving hunters an advantage. Ideal spots are usually high ground with a clear view and minimal brush coverage. Wild boar hunters typically set up ambushes along familiar trails. If you have any suggestions for other ideal locations, feel free to comment below. Choosing the wrong location, such as near a swamp, can easily cause hunters to lose track of the boars, making it difficult to control the herd and even risking being surrounded. Worse, failing to control the location can turn the hunt into a disaster. Wild boar hunting rifles may not be as effective, and the risk of injury from attacks by this invasive species is very high. Therefore, hunting in teams of 5 or more is not a bad idea and is endorsed by experts. Have you gone wild boar hunting before? If so, leave a comment with the number 2.
Yes.
But don't go anywhere. The real surprise is just beginning. American hunters are taking a completely new direction, becoming harder to track. With clear tracks on snow-covered terrain, hunters have increased their success rate in winter hunts by nearly 30% over the past decade. Do you think a gun is the only way to take down a wild boar charging at you? Think again. Across the country, bow hunting is becoming one of the most challenging methods. To hunt wild boars legally with a bow, hunters must complete a certified bow hunter education course lasting 8 to 10 hours. The course covers everything from target anatomy, shooting posture, to safety, ensuring that every archer understands the high-risk nature of the hunt. And here's the kicker. The maximum legal shooting distance is just 40 yards, about 36.6 mix. And unethical hunting is illegal. That means you're facing a 300-pound, about 136 kg animal from a distance of 90 feet, about 27.4 meters. Imagine your farm being attacked. What would you do? Hunting isn't just a sport. It's a matter of survival, and you're not alone. Don't wait until the damage happens to your farm. Sign up now and stay one step ahead. Do you agree? Do you dare face a wild boar with just 30 seconds to react before it charges? Leave any thoughts or questions in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. Subscribe now to join thousands of American hunters in protecting our land. Download our hunting checklist in the description to prepare for your next hunt. In a small town in Alaska, a woman had a terrifying encounter with a rabid red fox. The woman was cleaning her car when the fox suddenly attacked her. She tried to push the fox away from the car, but couldn't, so she locked it inside the vehicle. Although she managed to escape, she was injured in the process. Fortunately, doctors confirmed she tested negative for rabies, serving as a warning for those living in Alaska. Leave a comment with the number 1 to continue exploring how locals deal with red foxes. In 2025, in the town of Fairbanks, Alaska, 17 reports of red fox attacks were filed at local farms in just one night. In these attacks, approximately 320 chickens and 100 ducks were injured to the point of being unusable, while an additional 200 chickens and 100 ducks went missing. These attacks caused significant disruption to the local food production industry, with estimated financial losses reaching $95,000. According to the Alaska Department of Fish and Game, the sudden loss of poultry affected both small-scale farmers and larger food suppliers. To address the significant damage caused by red foxes in 2018, the Alaska government set a goal to cull over 15,000 red foxes to restore balance to the agricultural sector. However, not all residents were allowed to participate in the hunting efforts. The predator control licensing regulations in Alaska require hunters to be over 30 years old to be granted a license to use firearms. The training process lasts at least 6 months to a year to help hunters enhance their situational awareness and make quick decisions when faced with unexpected encounters with red foxes in challenging terrain. When hunting red foxes, hunters lie prone or crouch low, positions that provide stability and reduce the likelihood of being detected by the fox. For the most accurate shots, hunters use firearms like the .22-23 Remington.
Got him! Heck of a shot.
The most effective red fox hunting season in Alaska is during the winter months, particularly from December to February. Hunting regulations in Alaska require that hunting be conducted in a humane manner. Hunters are prohibited from targeting pregnant foxes or young foxes to ensure sustainable management. In Alaska, the authorities issue night hunting permits to a group of about 150 hunters who have proven their skills by successfully shooting at least 75 red foxes within 3 months. Do you enjoy hunting red foxes? If so, leave a comment with the number 2. These hunters are allowed to hunt at night because red foxes are most active during this time of year, making it the ideal period to control their population. To enhance safety and effectiveness during night hunts, hunters use high-powered flashlights or headlamps to improve visibility and assist with navigating through challenging terrain.
Oh, whatever it is, Phil.
Yeah, it's a rat.
In Alaska, red fox hunting has become a cultural responsibility for locals to protect their property from damage. While considered a tradition, this activity is still strictly regulated by the authorities to ensure proper control. Each hunting season, the red fox population is reduced to help maintain ecological balance and stability in the region.
Wait!
Some wildlife conservation groups have expressed concerns about red fox hunting in Alaska, particularly regarding the noise pollution caused by gunfire and its impact on local ecosystems. These groups are advocating for more humane methods, such as installing electric fences to prevent foxes from entering urban areas, rather than solely relying on hunting. These approaches have been very effective in preventing the spread of some invasive species. Do you have any ideas for better solutions? Leave your thoughts in the comments so we can discuss them together. Thank you for watching the video. If you liked it, don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And be sure to tell your friends so they can watch too. Goodbye, and see you in the next video.
Hello everyone. Lions in South Africa, despite their majestic nature, pose significant threats to both the economy and community safety. With an estimated population of only 2,000 to 3,000 individuals, these predators cause damages amounting to up to 120 million USD each year. This impact is not just financial, but also affects the daily lives of those living near lion territories. So, what are the challenges lions cause in South Africa? Let's dive into this issue, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel to stay updated with the latest information.
Stój!
Since the beginning of 2024, South Africa has witnessed a significant increase in reported lion attacks on livestock, with approximately 241 incidents recorded. These attacks have caused considerable concern among farmers, especially in areas like the Mopani district of Limpopo province. Mr. Banga, a farmer in the area, has been heavily affected by these attacks. He reported losing 17 cattle in just 1 week due to mountain lion attacks, resulting in an estimated annual loss of up to 1 million USD. This financial strain has left Mr. Banga feeling helpless, forcing him to submit a report to the government in search of a solution to this urgent issue. Moreover, the presence of lions has become not only an economic issue, but also a serious threat to the safety of local residents. On August 7, 2024, the South African government received reports of lion attacks on humans, many of which resulted in fatalities due to the sharp claws of the animals. A local resident named Liam shared his terrifying experience of being chased by an aggressive lion. Although he managed to escape, the incident left his wife and child traumatized, forcing him to quickly relocate his family from the area for their safety. The South African government, recognizing the impact of lions, has implemented policies to protect both the economy and local communities. But what strategies have they applied to manage the lion population, and which hunters have achieved the best results? Peter Aces is a well-known figure in the South African hunting community, particularly recognized for his expertise in lion hunting. His success is attributed to his use of large-caliber rifles, such as the 375 HNH Magnum and the 458 Winchester Magnum, along with high-quality binoculars like the Leupold VX3i. These tools have been crucial in ensuring precision and effectiveness in his hunting expeditions. He typically hunts in groups of 4 to 5 people to ensure safety, with the group consisting of guides and client hunters. These clients come to South Africa primarily to seek a unique hunting experience in the country's diverse landscapes. They must obtain specific permits to ensure the hunting is conducted legally and ethically. The cost of these permits varies by province, typically ranging from $5,000 to over $20,000. The guides possess extensive knowledge of the local environment and are responsible for tracking and following the lion's trail. Their expertise enables them to identify signs of the lion's presence, such as paw prints, disturbed vegetation, scat, and other subtle indicators.
Just be ready, eh? Just be ready. Good shot, man.
Holy shit. That was a standoff.
Yeah.
That definitely was.
Good. Awesome.
During the hunt, the guide leads the group through dense brush, carefully selecting routes to minimize noise and scent, which could alert the lion. Once the prey is spotted, the guide signals Peter and the other hunters to remain silent and vigilant, avoiding any actions that could startle the lion. After shooting, the hunters carefully observe the lion's reaction and track its movements. If the lion doesn't fall immediately, they will cautiously follow the blood trail to locate it. Safety measures are crucial because an injured lion can be extremely dangerous.
Lay down.
The benefits of using firearms in lion hunting in South Africa are clearly significant. One key advantage is the economic benefit that lion hunting brings, with substantial revenue from international hunters supporting the local economy and funding important conservation efforts. This industry also creates job opportunities for guides, trackers, lodge staff, and other community members, thereby driving economic development. The revenues generated not only support conservation initiatives, but also help improve local infrastructure and provide resources for community development projects.
No tracking, Patty.
In terms of conservation, regulated hunting plays a crucial role in wildlife management by maintaining the balance of ecosystems through the control of lion populations. Additionally, fees and licenses associated with hunting are often allocated to fund conservation projects and anti-poaching initiatives. This not only helps protect endangered species, but also supports broader environmental efforts and sustainable land management practices. Conservation risks also pose a significant threat, as excessive or selective hunting can diminish the genetic diversity within lion populations, leading to long-term health problems. Poor management or illegal hunting can further reduce lion populations, putting their survival at risk. Effective regulation and responsible practices are crucial to ensure that hunting does not negatively impact the species' future.
Very well.
Quickly, let's go back. Quickly. Go.
Social and community issues may also arise, especially if the benefits from hunting are not distributed fairly or if local people are not involved in decision-making processes, leading to conflicts with the local community. We'd love to hear your thoughts on this approach, so feel free to share your opinions in the comments below. The issue of feral pigs in the U.S. has become an urgent concern, as detailed in our recent farm report. With estimates of 5 to 7 million feral pigs across the country, their population is growing at a rapid rate of 20% annually. This explosive growth creates serious challenges for both agriculture and the environment, as these invasive animals inflict extensive damage on crops, farmland, and infrastructure, disrupting ecosystems and costing millions in damages each year. Wild boars are prolific breeders, with females capable of giving birth to between 6 and 10 piglets per litter, which accelerates their population growth. Their lifespan can extend up to 15 years, allowing them to cause lasting and substantial damage to both agriculture and the environment over time. Their ability to reproduce quickly and thrive in various habitats makes them a particularly challenging invasive species to manage.
Niech samochody staną, przepuszczą, niech idą do lasu. No przecież jest...
The economic and environmental consequences of feral pigs in the United States are profound, with annual agricultural losses estimated at $25 billion. These invasive animals wreak havoc by destroying crops, raiding food supplies, and spreading diseases to livestock. This not only threatens agricultural productivity, but also jeopardizes conservation efforts, making it crucial to address the growing feral pig problem. Efforts to manage and control the growing feral pig population are ongoing, with various hunting competitions and measures being put in place. These initiatives aim to reduce the impact of the invasive species on agriculture and the environment. The upcoming farm documentary will shed light on the severity of the issue, showcasing the strategies being employed to address the problem and mitigate its effects. Wild boar hunting competitions have become a popular and effective way to manage the rising population of these invasive species in the United States. Events like the Texas Hog Fest, North American Hunting Club, New Southeast Hog Hunt, Great American Boar Hunt Classic, and Arkansas Wild Boar Hunt attract a large number of hunters. The Kill Some Hog competition, held every October in Texas, is a highly controversial event where hunters use powerful weapons to hunt wild hogs. The competition features various categories, including the total number of wild hogs killed, the heaviest wild hog, and the smallest wild hog, with the top prize being $100,000 and a prestigious commemorative medal. Recently, deforestation in the United States has been driven by agricultural expansion and urbanization aimed at developing the country. However, since the beginning of 2024, the U.S. has experienced excessive deforestation, leading to droughts and climate change. This has resulted in numerous wildlife invasions, particularly by wild monkeys, with an estimated population of nearly 1 million individuals that have moved deep into both rural and urban areas, disrupting ecosystems and causing new challenges for local communities.
А погладить нельзя, да?
Their presence has created chaos for humans, with residents living in constant fear. But what kind of damage do these monkeys cause in America? Let's dive into the details, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel to stay updated on the latest insights.
Oh my.
Oh.
The damage caused by wild monkeys to agriculture is a serious issue, as they can ravage entire crops, leading to substantial financial losses for farmers. From eating fruits to uprooting plants, their behavior can devastate entire fields. Have you ever encountered similar issues with wildlife in your area, or witnessed how it affects local farming? Let me know your thoughts or experiences. In urban areas, wild monkeys pose additional challenges. They can become aggressive toward humans, especially if they are accustomed to being fed by humans. This behavior can result in bites and scratches, requiring medical treatment, and can spread. To deal with the millions of wild monkeys in different areas, many hunters have stepped up to protect their communities. Hunting wild monkeys with guns has become the preferred method of controlling this population. The problem of wild monkeys is not only a local problem, but also has a wider impact on the ecosystem and economy. How do you think these animals affect the areas they invade? Legal and ethical regulations are crucial when hunting wild monkeys. Hunters must follow strict laws to ensure that the practice is done responsibly and humanely. These regulations may define hunting seasons, permissible methods, and authorized areas to prevent overhunting and guarantee sustainability. Additionally, environmental factors play a significant role in hunting wild monkeys. Hunters must be mindful of the local ecosystem and the important role these animals have within it. Irresponsible hunting can cause unintended consequences, such as disrupting the food chain or harming other species. While hunting wild monkeys with guns is very effective, it also poses many challenges, with significant ethical and social concerns, as many people question the ethics of killing animals as a means of population control. How do you think these challenges can be addressed to create a more sustainable and ethical method of population control?